in the life experience where sometimes you're in this physical form and then you're not in this physical form and then you're in this physical form and you're not in this physical form, everything is all right in all of that. It's important that if you are to be happy in your physical experience, you have to let go of the incorrect notion that death is a wrong thing, that it is something that at all costs should be prevented. Because sometimes what happens in the living of life is that you come to the place where the greatest living of life that you're reaching for is going to come to you through the releasing of the resistance and the reemergence into the non-physical perspective. We really want you to relax into what your statue is saying and accept that, in other words, here we're visiting with you and we're entertaining you and we are offering understanding that you understand at many levels, and you are finding resonance with this at many levels, and you are accepting the non-physicalness of us for the most part as you listen and find resonance with who we are. And so we are bridgers of the human-made gap between physical and non-physical. And you are a bridger between the human-made gap between physical and non-physical. We want to help you to release your pain about the death experience. We want all of you to release your pain about the death experience, because it is dramatically misunderstood by you and it is non-existent from our point of view. It's like making up a story that you don't like when you tell it and telling it all the time and then not enjoying it when you tell it and telling it to others and to generation after generation. So you've got yourselves all balled up in something. And do you know, it is fear of not living that keeps people from living. That's the greater tragedy. There's no tragedy in someone banging around for a while and saying, oh, this has been great, and now I'm reaching for pure alignment and finding pure alignment. There's no tragedy in that. The tragedy is being in your body and hating, in your body and pushing against, in your body and not allowing yourself to be who you really are. That's the true tragedy, you see. And so that's the part of the story that we want to interact with you about. These kids are coming to you often in great resistance to life, and you're helping them drum themselves back into alignment, you see. And the drum that we are beating all day, every day, our drum sounds different than yours, but our drum sounds like this. You create your own reality. 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 You get what you think about. 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 You are brilliant and beautiful and perfect. You are brilliant and beautiful and perfect. You are brilliant and beautiful and perfect, and you get what you think about, and you create your own reality. No one creates your reality. You create your own reality. You are the offer of your vibration. You are the emanator of the vibration. Law of attraction responds to your vibration. You create your own reality. You are pure positive energy. You are extensions of source energy. You create your own reality. All is well in your environment. You are the creator of your own reality. Things are supposed to be good for you. You create your own reality. You create your own reality. You get what you think about. You get what you think about. Pay attention to what's coming and notice how it matches what you're thinking about. You get what you think about. You get what you think about. You get what you think about. When you think about it, you begin to own it. You own what you think about. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. The universe will deliver to you what you believe. The universe will reveal to you what you believe. The universe will give you what you believe. What you believe is what you get. 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 You can change what you believe. If you're getting something you don't want, then change your thought. You can 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 change your thought. You can't do it all at once, but you can change your thought. You create your own reality. You are the creator of your own reality. You get what you think about. You can practice what you think about. You can feel better than you do. You can say it better than you said it. You can say it better than you said it. You can feel better than you feel. You can direct your thoughts. You can look where you want to look. You have the ability. You can focus your mind. Momentum sometimes makes it more difficult. Sometimes momentum is slower. Change your thought when momentum is slower. Do it the easy way. Beat a drum. Pet a cat. Get a massage. Take a drive. Do it the easy way. Life is supposed to feel good to you. You make too much of all of this. Be easy about all of this. You're only here in these physical bodies for a little while, but you are here in these physical bodies eternally. In other words, we are all here together eternally. There's no rush to get anything done. Nothing is being left undone. All is well. Everything's working out all right. You're in the right place at the right time. Nothing's gone wrong. Everything's all right. Life is supposed to feel good for you. You're in the right place at the right time. Embrace where you are. Everything's all right. In other words, this is the drum that you're wanting to beat, you see. You're wanting to add ease to your own experience. Listen to the things that you say to your children and feel the way you feel when you say them to your children. And ask yourself what you're really conveying to your children. In your determination to modify their behavior, are you pinching yourself off from love in your disapproval of their behavior? And if you are, do you really have anything to give them? What's the preliminary work? What's the pre-work that must be done? What's the pre-paving? What do you do before you speak to your children? Dance your dance before you speak to your children. Come into alignment before you speak to your children, you see. It's so easy to look out into a world, and it's so easy as a teacher who wants to uplift to find what needs to be uplifted and to focus upon it until you've lost your own connection with upliftment. And then your work doesn't feel joyful to you. It feels burdensome. You feel like only one. And you are never only one. Everyone who comes to you comes because they're ready to hear what you have to say. And what you have to say as you look at them is you're in the perfect place where you are. That's the thing that you want to convey to them more than all other things put together. You are not in a wrong place. You are in the right place. You are in the place that path of least resistance has provided for you. That person over there may be in what you deem to be a much better place. But they are in the place, the perfect place. They are in the place that the path of least resistance is providing for them. Everyone is equal in this relationship with the path of least resistance. And no one puts any blocks in the path of anyone else. You are the creator of your open path, and you are the creator of your closed path. And it doesn't matter right now, dear one who I love, as you are looking upon them, it doesn't matter if your path feels closed or if your path feels open. It's the right path. It's the path that you have created. All is well with you on this path, and it will get better. That's the message that you're wanting to convey. Because as you compare paths and you say, look over here, they sing in this way, or they dance in this way, or they live in this way, or they think in this way, and therefore they're blessed with a better path. In the comparison of the paths, there is a condemnation that bogs them down and keeps them from allowing their path of least resistance to open more. Criticism of the path that anyone is on puts more resistance in the path. Acceptance of the path that they're on takes the barricades away. So it's the acceptance of the path that is necessary. It's the seeing the perfection in them. It's the seeing the perfection in the traffic, not just in the sea. It's seeing the perfection in the busyness of the roadway, not just in the sky that is out there. It's the looking for the perfection in everything, but it's the what you do in advance that prepares you to do that, you see. The more you dance, the more those who want to dance will come to you. But everyone who dances doesn't dance all the time. Have you noticed? Sometimes you dance and sometimes you complain. And sometimes you dance and sometimes you soar. And sometimes you soar and sometimes you suffer. You've just got to know the difference, you see. Just know the difference. Accept that you're suffering right now. And don't condemn the suffering. Just accept that there's suffering. And accept that they're soaring, and begin to notice the difference. Begin to notice the correlation between what you did leading up to it until you have convinced yourself of your control of soaring or suffering. Don't let suffering children make you suffer. Don't be called to the suffering of the children. Be called to the soaring of the children, you see.
Wow.
And because especially these children, they soar more than they suffer. They suffer for effect. You all do. You suffer for effect. You suffer because you're trying to get a response from someone else, you see. But as you decide that it's all about the way you feel, and you care about the way you feel, and you take everything out of the equation, and you dance because you want to dance, and you just keep the dance going because it feels good. You can't dance all the time, but you can move from dancing to love, to interest, to eagerness, to passion, to comfort, to satisfaction. In other words, there are varying momentums in that high-flying energy. And as you insist for yourself that you feel good, and you find a way every chance you get to feel good, and you don't wait till you're faced with suffering to try to feel good, but you feel good in the absence of suffering until you've practiced it, and in the absence of suffering until you've practiced it, there will come a time, you're right on the doorstep of it, that you can stand in your wholeness in the suffering of others and not suffer while they suffer and help them become whole. That's what true compassion is.